Now, EU research agenda is presently undergoing a rather dramatic change by generating the European Research Council, focusing on basic research and selecting projects upon their quality only. So this will make a substantial difference. Now, what I would hope is that there is even more focus now, of course, on the basis of quality of research, on medical research and how to do that, how to support that. And I think the instrument, the way to support this would be to raise, to have and establish clinical research groups, such that scientists, basic scientists, are in daily contact with the doctors at the bedside, with the patients, so the findings on the patients can be immediately evaluated in view of theory or in vitro experiments. I think this is an enormous synergism which will develop and has been shown to develop in existing clinical research groups. So I would hope that the EU, in particular the EU Research Council, supports very much clinical research groups. Well, my experience is that of a researcher working on basic problems of biology, which very often do have a medical aspect, in which I have been and am increasingly more aware and would like to have these aspects developed. Now, for an academic basic research, it's impossible to, let's say, follow medical aspect of the research he is doing. This has to be done by companies. Now, my experience is that when one approaches big pharma with a new idea or a new finding, which I think has an applied aspect, and they are very reluctant. You see, they follow their own path. They are like big ships, you see. They cannot turn quickly. Now, smaller companies are more mobile, more versatile, more open to new ideas. But they usually have the problem of finding a secure financiation. So spin-offs are a possible way. I have some experience with that. Again, there is the main problem of finding money for it. But this is where I would hope that coming back to the European Union and its research, support for research, that the European Union could preferentially support collaborations between academic groups and small biotech companies. This would be, I think, open the way for a quicker response to the needs that we have, also the needs with respect to rare diseases. They are not very interesting for the big pharma, small patient numbers, but they are interesting for small companies, spin-offs, etc., and academic groups. Well, again, I think I have to would like to come back to the support of clinical research groups. I think they are the key to it. To have basic research in clinics, close to patients and close to doctors at the bedside. That's right now the main way of supporting medical research in general and research in rare diseases in particular. I do not see much difference between these two aspects. Well, if one looks at it from the point of view of young researchers having finished their academic, having obtained their academic degrees and then looking for opportunities in industry. And I would like to tell them that work in small biotech is substantially more interesting in the sense that they usually oversee the whole process, while in big pharma they are a small part in a large machine. Now, in small companies, they have the opportunity to follow all the steps and be involved in all the steps. So I would very much recommend them to have a careful look at job offers in small companies, even if it is, let's say, less secure for the moment. But I think it pays off in the sense that they learn much more in small companies than they usually do in big companies.